vantage point. Holly?
Guys, this is one of the most exciting matchups in college football every time these two blue blood programs meet. These are two of the winningest programs in the history of the game. And you'll remember, last year, Alabama going into Norman and beating the Sooners. There is a lot riding on the line today when these two teams meet. I can't wait to keep you posted on what's happening on the field and how the players are reacting with that revenge and redemption on their mind. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Looking to throw it on first down. Draft down the middle. It's Sategna. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Incompletion in first half makes it 2nd and 10 in the 47. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the out route.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Here comes the rush. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush, and here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He's free down the right sideline. Make the tackle, but it's enough for a 4th down conversion to keep this opening drive alive. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And he's in! Touchdown, Sooners! You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Rodgers. And her head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I love the ball placement here. It's his guy or nobody. He throws it way outside and on time, and his guy goes and gets it. There's a lot of trust between these two, and you can see why. Beautiful awareness as well. Getting that foot down, creating a first down with the toe tap.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
With this screen full of nobody, this defense was all over it. And as a quarterback, I think you need to make a better decision here. Completing this ball just creates a negative play. Throw this ball at the running back's feet. You burn it at his feet, and then you don't take the loss.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down, Chris. Look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands. It's Sategna. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He lets it rip. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He could go. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring another great move. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the 1st. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Look out, he's got space ahead.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and
nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Chris, I know that was a safe decision from the quarterback, but I don't mind it. They're in field goal range, and you're just picking up a few extra yards to make that kick an easier kick. That's a good decision, and now an opportunity for some points.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Second down, they're going to throw it. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. There's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball. But again, just not on the same page.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense. Alabama will spend its second timeout here. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think this wide receiver heard the footsteps back there. Look as the defense is closing in. You can tell the wide receiver just takes his eyes off the ball, and that's just a clear drop. Should have brought that one in, and then you got to protect yourself for the hit. But, boy, that ball's got to be caught.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense, is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
You're just not going to win big games if you're putting the ball in harm's way. He's already thrown a pick in this game. Here, he does it again. We're not even to halftime yet. This defense is flying around the field, creating opportunities for themselves. They are making life miserable on this quarterback.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped short, and that 1st down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Each of these teams wanted to come in and establish the run game, and Chris, neither of them have been able to do that. Credit to these defenses, but now you've got to transition. You've got to adjust, and it's going to be a quarterback game. Whichever quarterback can come out, find his rhythm, and execute, that's the team that's going to win.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. With the catch, it's Riley. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Crucial 3rd down play right here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively. Punt team now on to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. And he fields it at the 15. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And here's the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
You've got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Early run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to pass this time. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Sooners. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Breaking tackles. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Running play called on 3rd and short. He has first down yardage at the 46. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a fantastic read and decision by the quarterback in the RPO game. He sees that that is a handoff because the defender stays deep in the secondary. Now there's not enough guys up front, and the running back is able to go and get the first down.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And he'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Riley. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Riley. Sees an opening. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled in the tackle. we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ending off on the draw play. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here, they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
No, he didn't get in. He stopped short. It'll bring up third and goal. And they hand it off to the back. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, tied. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes another stop. Third down coming up.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
I'd say you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
I mean, 60-plus is pretty ridiculous. I don't know why they even trotted him out here to attempt this field goal. I mean, did we really think he was going to make it? I didn't.
They're going to run it here. Breaking into the clear. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but they put themselves in a manageable third down situation. Now you have everything at your disposal. You can continue to run it or you can throw it. You've got to keep the pass rush off of you, and they've been able to do that.
Can he make it to the marker? He's got space. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs. It's Smiley. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Movement here from the tight end. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Pounding away with the run game. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. You can see the reaction. Winning this conference championship is important because had they lost it, no chance at the playoff. But even with the conference